Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
And welcome back to the Weird Science Comics channel here on YouTube, where I'm going to be going through Empyre number 5, an issue with a story by Al Ewing and Dan Slott. And I almost want to put that in air quotes, the whole story deal. Oh my, that is shade. And the script by Al Ewing and art by Valerio Scheide. I'll start on a positive note. I still continue to really like Valerio Scheide's art. But the story, I said in my review for Empyre number 4 that I'm kind of numb to this whole deal. I'll just go through it. This issue ended up getting me back on the anger tip. But we start off with the last issue's cliffhanger. You ended up having a secret wedding between Wiccan and Hulkling, and we go to that. I, again, want to tell, I like this. I am a fan of both the characters. I'm a fan of them being together. It's pretty cool. But this isn't a celebration. This is just a forced plot device to force things along quicker so that we can get out of this penultimate issue and get into the finale. That's all this is. You don't even have time to kind of breathe. Maybe we will by the end. But this whole idea of the wedding is only to force the idea that now Billy has more of a connection to Teddy, even though they did already, and he can teleport and get and find Teddy as quick as possible, because we end up needing to do that to push the story along, and there's not much room left. There has hardly been a story in these 5 issues. Why is this 5th issue feeling like everything is forced to get to a finish line? You had plenty of time to work things out. Everybody just stood around bickering and talking. You did nothing. So you end up having this, and you can tell I'm already getting angry. But now there's more of a connection between Billy and Teddy, and now I can go find him. In the meantime, we have Hulk, or She-Hulk, and it's Kotati's She-Hulk, still fighting Thing. Why don't you die, Thing? Please give up. He's not going to give up. He's not going to give up because, you know, those 2 scrappers. He's fighting for what appears to be the Kree Skrull kids that they saved from that casino death freaking nonsense. And so with that, you're not fighting for your family. You're not fighting for Yancey Street. You're not fighting for the world. Nope. I'm thinking of those kids, those scrappers that I knew for 3 minutes. I'm fighting for them. Again, just forced to bring them up again. Nonsense. So that's what he is going to be fighting for. We head off then to Wakanda, where we see Black Panther still trying to hold off the Kotati horde as they try to get to the Great Vibranium Mound. And if they do get there, they will be able to plant the Death Blossom, and that will be the end of all meat bags in the entire galaxy universe. Everything's done. The plant life will take over. And yeah, I said it before in one of my reviews, but you end up having that big deal where Black Panther called up Teddy. Hey, can I borrow your sword? Sure. Gives him the sword. And we see that Black Panther's plan, which did involve what Teddy asked. Does it involve any Avengers dying? No. His big plan was just to fight off the Kotati, just slice them and dice them. There really wasn't a plan except I'm going to fight with it. To me, this is just forced. It's another forced deal to end up having that sword out of reach from Tanulth, who has assumed the identity of Teddy. So the sword is on Earth, all this stuff going on, but you end up having Black Panther. He's slicing and dicing. He's trying to keep them away from the mound, but he doesn't succeed. They end up getting to the mound. They open up a gateway so that anybody can come into the mound and then come out, and Swordsman slices Black Panther. He's dead. There's the big wow moment. Black Panther is dead as a doornail. He's there, and now nothing is left really to stop Qua, Swordsman, and the Kotati. We go back to the flagship. We go back to Wiccan, Carol, and Johnny as they come up on the bridge of the flagship, and you see Teddy, who isn't Teddy, it's Tanulth. We all know this. It's not a wow moment. It is something that was so forced to be that. They just show up. Hey there, William Kaplan. You're not supposed to be here. Morgan, do your thing. Teleport them out. But before they can do that, and this is the forced deal. No, you can't do that because, look, I have the real Teddy. Boom, he's here. Oh, my. you're not really Teddy. I got him, and we found him in the brig with an inhibitor mask and all that. And it's just forced. It's just quick, bing, bang, boom, forced in. And so you end up then with, hey, who was that person now who's impersonating you, Teddy? Well, I think it's Tanoth. Yeah, we all do. And so with that, Carol says, oh my, now I understand it all. I realize that you ended up being able to dupe the hammer, but we're going to fight now, and we're going to fight before you trigger off that Pyre, the sun detonating weapon. The problem is they already did. Now, with that, Carol doesn't know. She obviously says that, but for some reason, the Kotati She-Hulk knew that last issue, that it was already done. But they end up, it's too late, now let's fight. Now we just have another big fight again. I expect Super Skrull to not be involved with Tanoth. He's been duped as well. I hope that he ends up for once being a good guy, but they're going to fight. You go back to Wakanda where the Thing is still fighting She-Hulk. Why won't you die, Thing? Oh my. And you have the planning of the Death Blossom. So the world is in big trouble. We already have the Pyre. That's already been triggered. So the whole sun is going to be destroyed. Earth will burn up in 9 minutes. But if that doesn't happen, you have the Death Blossom. That will trigger in 10 minutes. So what are we going to do? Well, back to Avengers Mountain, where finally Reed and Tony have decided to stop bickering and actually talk about hey, looks like we're going to have to do something because shit's got real. Earth is going to be destroyed 3 ways or 2 ways from Sunday. And by the way, I yelled at you about the suits and things before. I said that you only think in suits and it was bullcrap. Yeah, I changed my mind because this is my suit. And I kind of like it. You know, I take all that back. Pretty cool suit. Yeah, so it's the worst news is that if the solar readings are correct, our sun will explode sometime in the next 9 minutes. And then they say, and then we have 10 minutes. Just nonsense. Everything is just forced in this issue. I have tried to enjoy this quote unquote event. I am angry now. And I think that this just sets up a 6th issue. Does it feel like the story has even started, really? Like, doesn't this feel like it's like issue 1.5? That we've just been standing around yelling and screaming at each other. And now all of a sudden, okay, everybody's kicking it in. Let's go. Because it's nonsense. And I am sick of this. Obviously, I am looking forward to issue 6 because it's the last issue. That's the only reason. I'll be back to review that. But all in all, I give this a 5 out of 10. And that's with me really liking the art still. I think that this is hardly an event. It should have been a crossover. I said it before, between the Avengers and Fantastic Four books. And even that might have been too much now. Nonsense. I don't like it. I don't think that it is a big story or as big as Al Ewing and Dan Slott want us to believe. I think this is all trickery. And I am, done with it, except I will review issue number 6. So that's that. I hope that you like this. I hope that you don't mind me getting angry. And if you did like it below. Also subscribe to the channel and also look at the links below to find all sorts of things, Weird Science, DC, and Marvel websites, podcasts, things like that. But I will bid you all adieu, and I will talk to you later.